What is up, guys? Back in today with another reaction to 100 Girlfriends, this time with episode 9, I think it is, of season 2. Could be episode 7, I forget, to be honest with you. But looking forward to this one. The first half of last episode I thought was really awesome with the karaoke. Second half I didn't enjoy quite as much, which seems to be a really unpopular opinion considering how many dislikes my video did get, which I kind of find crazy considering how I mean, not so much the dislikes part, but the fact that seemingly so many people love this girl. Her first impression was pretty awful, to be honest with you. Again, it reminded me of a few characters I've seen in anime before, which I've come around to, who, like this girl, started out very bad, very bad kind of perception of them. But perhaps it'll be the same for this girl as well. I hope that is the case. As I did say, she seems to be quite a fan favourite of the people that read the source material, so that must be for a reason, and probably not for the reason that we did see why I didn't like her last week. But yeah, we'll see what else comes of this whole situation with Nano. I think it is that she's got a bit of a rivalry with. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think about this one down in rivalry. She got a bit of a rivalry with. There we go. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in the comments. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date. Do you know what? I hate beauty contests. Not so much for adults, but for children. I think I wouldn't say they're making them like objects, but like I especially hate parents that put their children into stuff like this at early ages, like 5, 6, 7 years old. I think it's crazy. Potentially harming your son or daughter's self-esteem and so on at such a young age. Not a fan of that stuff. And that does not make that Nano look very good, does it? That's just how she is, though. That's just how she is, unfortunately. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. Okay, so she lost a beauty contest to her. Again, I'm not too. I imagine at this age in their life, they chose to be in this beauty competition and such. So I've got no qualms about that. But I don't know. I hate parents that seem like it's not just confined to beauty stuff. It's people that you see, like parents that want to make their son or daughter an athlete. I really don't like that kind of stuff as well, because you're working them so hard into an area at such a young age. They might even not even want to continue with that when they're like 13, 14, 15. Yeah, I imagine as an adult, you'd probably be really pissed off if they chose not to continue something that you've been working with them on for years. I think beauty pageants and such are definitely like the worst of it. Exiled. Thank you guys for letting me know as well. I did think that her name did sound like a sentence. Of course, it is a play on beautiful me me me. Makes sense. What is there to judge? What we're judging off here, like I said, is it looks, personality, smarts, skills. So it's just seeing how many compliments we give it. Interesting. It's quite interesting, especially for me, considering she hardly knows these girls. I imagine this is actually quite a hard round for her. Antenna? That's all Kusuri gets? So you'd think. You're giving her a point for that? It's absolutely true. Why? Ah, there's a difference, I guess. Would you consider that skirt beautiful? Just a normal skirt. Oh, her wires have got crossed over big time here. I think that's an easy mix up to make. Cute and beautiful. Personally, I'm not sure she should have got away with the skirt. Of all things about Shizuka, her fucking skirt. That's like really like desperate. That'd be a desperate one. This is kind of down to this is kind of down to opinions, isn't it? Some people hate bushy eyebrows. I have pretty big eyebrows, I think. Like Sweeney Todd. What was he trying to do with it? He's just trying to fuck up this game as much as possible. That's all crazy. I also find it quite funny how his belt must be so tight that the bottom part of his shirt actually stayed in there. At this point, you're just gonna kill the guy. Like, it's just gonna. What's he gonna have looking like? It's ruining him. It's the fucking old man's outfit. the god. Oh dear. So that's what he was doing. He's trying to make it a draw. I appreciate the fact that she still likes him, looking like that. I do like her tights. I really like stuff like that when women wear like tights and black things like that. I'm not really sure what to call. There's like different styles of those things. Not too clued up about them, but they look great. Okay, growth, good. Good. So do you reckon this is like a slight changing point for me? I do imagine it would be, being hung up on this for so long. That's the only reason she entered. Yeah. Okay. Well, that ended up quite nice, didn't it? Nani Hongo. I like that. Nikova. Tartar. Isn't that a fucking sauce? I mean, we used to a very different transformation with Kusuru. Doesn't seem awfully drag. In broad daylight. That's something we only do at night time, is it? I mean, I think she's actually got I think that's actually a thing, to be fair. I don't know for sure, but it kind of sounds like it would be true. I think I said this before, but my most popular period of women is when I've had a girlfriend, and you actually hear that quite often. It's actually when you're actually tied down that you start like yeah. So that's working. And pleasure. I see. Thwomp. Do you know what? That is quite fitting. I quite like that outfit for Shizuka. Kind of reminds me of the woman from Spice and Wolf that we met kind of second half of the season. She's got the same kind of calm and cute kind of tone. Damn. She's got a boner. Does this happen to women? Obviously, it happens to men. With a rush of blood to that area, but does that happen with women? I know there are certain things women leak in that area when they do feel that way, but is there a rush of blood down there? And I also know another situation. There's a rush of blood down there, but that's not what I'm talking about. Hopefully, you guys try to understand what I'm getting at here. They have something that's similar to a boner, other than getting wet. Obviously, it wouldn't really do anything because I don't know. I don't know what I'm asking at this point. I'll stop. Fucking hell. So she's always wearing the good stuff. Interesting. Usually women have their like favorite kind of fancy underwear like that. But the blood really is pumping, isn't it? Jeez. You know what? Sometimes a kiss can go on a bit too long. Not sure if you guys have experienced that. Sometimes it gets a bit too sloppy. I wouldn't say I'm a sloppy kisser. I don't know, but I've definitely, yeah, got to a point where I'll kiss someone for too long. Time to eat. So at some point, do you reckon she might actually eat him? She falls in love with him so much that she's just got to eat him. Bite it. Bite it. Oh, Shizuka. Time to become a cannibal for that girl. Kakate koi. I'm also not sure if you guys have ever thought about this, but when I used to walk home from school back in the day, I always used to think, because it's quite windy in the UK sometimes, I always used to think about just like trying to jump and fly with the wind. See if it can take me up. I never really tried it because one, you look like an absolute idiot. But two, if it did actually happen, it would hurt a hell of a lot. Obviously, I don't think that's possible. Unless you've got some balloons or something you're holding. Okay, so I think I saw that shot in the preview actually. There's like a preview image before you click the episode. I was wondering what that was about. Can't tell. Man, these girls are always going at it, aren't they? These two specifically. I feel like that is definitely the reaction you get from. There's a certain crowd of anime fans, isn't there? I think they're called Yuri fans that absolutely love that kind of stuff. And as a guy, I think girl on girl action is there was a really interesting discussion about that on Twitter a few weeks ago, wasn't there? About some girl with her butt out and people like reprimanding people for finding it sexy because she's a lesbian, purely because she's a lesbian. It's like straight people don't just can't just find a girl unattractive because she's lesbian. That's not how it works. She's still a woman. That was again, you guys. I'm not a massive fan of the fan service, so that was an alright segment there. I think the first half of the segment today was actually really good. Like I said, brought her character back a bit for me. There was quite a few redeeming qualities we actually saw from me. Still got that kind of thing I don't like about like she just. Is this the same song as usual? Yeah, it is. My bad. But yeah, she's still got that kind of thing I don't. Oh, like you wouldn't like that in real life. Someone that's talks like her. But you got to appreciate it in a sense. She's quite she's definitely not self-aware. She's definitely self-confident, which is good. I like that. I like that in someone. I do especially like that because I'd say I'm probably the opposite. But it does certainly go over a point of from going to admirable to a little bit annoying. But other than that, I think she actually had a pretty good episode, didn't she? And it was quite a nice judging. Like I said, I really hate the whole beauty contest stuff and having to put people down to better someone else's self-esteem. So I like the fact that the competition was complimenting others. I think that was actually a really good kind of twist on that. I've never seen that, I don't think either. A contest of compliments. Although again, I feel a little bit like Shizuka got disrespected a little bit. Fucking beautiful skirt. But it's like I'm pretty sure it's just the school uniform skirt that everybody wears. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, good first half, especially for the people that love the fan service and stuff. And again, the Yuri fans, like I said, they seem like a bit of a rabid fan base. Honestly, if any of you guys are part of that fan base, obviously there's always exceptions, but I think I've seen like I don't think I've ever watched a Yuri anime. I think I've seen anime with that in, but I think I might have watched one that was, it was almost like a bait. It kind of made you think that it was going that way, and then it just ended up being like a straight relationship or something like that. And the fans of like the Yuri were just absolutely going mental at that. So that's my kind of only impression of things like that. I guess there's always like rabid parts of any fan base, but yeah, like I said, good first episode. It was really wholesome actually here, and I love the fact that they actually got to kind of reconcile at the end. I would have liked to see even more of that kind of flashback. Perhaps you guys know I'm a massive fan of flashbacks. A lot of people don't like them, but I always love a good flashback. So this was a nice bit of context here towards Nano and Mi's relationship. But yeah, second half again, a lot of fan service, kissing stuff. I'm not too interested, especially with like characters that this has been a whole kind of controversial thing as well. But like there's this where he's like kissing girls that look really young, where it's like like I can deal with it. I mean, I know she isn't actually that young, but just someone that I think there's that it's a whole fucking discussion, so I'm not going to go majorly into it, but people say it's just like a drawing. It's not just a drawing, it's an image of a human being. So at the end of the day, I'm not a massive fan, especially of the kind of smaller the Shizukas and the Kusaris, especially in small form. Seeing that kind of stuff I'm not a massive fan of. They don't ever really go major with the fan service. Like a kiss is fine, it's quite wholesome, but with the whole kind of the boobs and the busts and stuff like that, I'm glad we don't actually get a lot of those kind of controversialist characters seeing that. But yeah, like I said, I'm definitely on the side of things of it. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess it is a drawing, but if you find that attractive and such in your mind, you've got to think in your mind you're attracted to the image of a small girl, and that is weird in my opinion. But I know plenty of people have the opposite opinion to that, so there's no right or wrong, although people are very passionate about that subject, so I can deal with it. But yeah, a lot of kissing going on, a little bit of fan service with stuff like this, which again I'm not a major fan of, but I can deal with it for the moments like the first half of the episode, and some cute moments like what we did get with Shizuka just after a kiss and such. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, do let me know what you guys thought about this one down in the comments. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys do like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with this reaction. I wasn't planning on making it so controversial in there, but yeah, again I don't want to get any debates or anything, so please don't please don't leave hateful comments if you disagree with the opinions. Just yeah, just let me know what you guys think. But again, thank you guys very much for watching, and have a good rest of your day.